Hi, my name is Jennifer. This is my success video for my Ottawa University class. I apologize, I have a little bit of a head cold. Success is defined by Merriam Webster as a favorable or desirable outcome in the attainment of wealth, favor, or eminence. But how do I define success? Well, as Ricky Bobby says, if you're not first, you're last. And it's a motto that I live by almost every day, that I am just a very competitive person. I want to be the best I can be at everything that I do. But I would say that I am a most successful person by being available for my fellow humans, being accountable and dependable. Um, one major thing of being a good person is to live your life free of ethical dilemmas. Ethical rules in nursing are very important. They often refer to the most important ones, the seven ethical principles, according to the American Nurses Association. Nurses often refer to these because they are able to direct them in episodes of conflict with their patient care. Justice is maintaining a fairness towards your group of patients. Beneficence is doing what will benefit your patient the most. Non maleficent is do no harm. Accountability is being responsible for all of your actions during the care process. Fidelity is maintaining your truthful promises, maintaining doing what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it. Autonomy is regarding your patient's rights and opinions of their care, and veracity is to maintain that trustful relationship. It's also important in sports to be a ethical and fair person. I learned the value of patience while I was playing sports. In 2018, I do the Dirty Kansas gravel bike race. It's kind of a big deal. There's quite a few people from overseas that come to do it. I signed up to do the 100-mile event with my teammate John. John had his friend Dan come, and I had not met Dan. I didn't know Dan, but again, I was keeping an open mind. Dan was not trained at all for what the day would entail. 100 miles would be minimum 8 hours riding your bike. And you spend a lot of time together. So it's good that you have people around you that you enjoy being with. I learned to be most patient during this episode. And we ended up getting to the finish line in 13 hours. And my competitiveness was really something I had to tamp down and enjoy the day. So that was a successful day to me because we all arrived healthy and happy. And we did spend, like I said, 13 hours together and learned the value of being a team. Now, according to the personal values inventory I took for this class, I am most value accountability, which of course I knew, health, I'm a nurse, that's yes, a given, challenge, and courage. And I feel that I am an accountable person because I show up to work every day. I'm there for my friends, my coworkers, my team, doing what I can when I can do it. That to me is success. Um, During the pandemic, however, I felt that I needed to step away from doing. I work in long term care as a practical nurse at that time in 2020. So I felt that I needed to step away from that environment and get more flexibility. I felt that I was stagnant in my career. I don't know if any of you know the Skinner box, but I felt like that's what nursing had become to me, that I was just conditioned to push the lever to get my reward, which was financial compensation, but I didn't feel like I was learning or advancing. I was not using my growth mindset. So um, I went back to school as an RN and I work in the rehab unit currently. I learned that it's not what I initially wanted to do. I had aspirations of being a flight nurse. But in order to be a flight nurse, I need to be an RN for 5 years, learn trauma experience, and be comfortable in chaotic situations that may arise because you are literally the only person between transports for that patient to rely on for their care. So it's not something to take lightly. It's definitely that accountability value will come into play most during that career choice. It is obviously a little bit more financial compensation, but I feel that the learning process of being a flight nurse is what will make me most happy. I am, like I said, a rehab nurse currently. I do enjoy watching the progression of patients as they learn to be more mobile and use their body in ways that was taken from them from accident or disease process. So my definition of success is just to be happy with my career choice that I eventually end up in. Even if I stay as a rehab nurse, I feel that I will be happy here. I do have goals to get my master's degree, and I do plan to assist with some kind of teaching, whether it's in the clinical environment or back at the university. And thank you for listening, and have a good day.